Today we're going to do the fuel filter on a 6.7 Power Stroke Ford. This truck has two of them, one on top of the engine and one underneath on the frame rail. This is everything that should be in the box when you open your box. The one on top of the engine is located right here next to the reservoir for the coolant. You got your reservoir for your brake fluid. It's right there. You got two fuel lines on it. Inside one, you squeeze them and you pop it off. The one facing forward, you squeeze on the bottom. The little clip pops up and you pop it off. This one just twists out. Twist it towards the cab and it slides right out. Take your new one, pick it up, inspect it, make sure it's not cracked, crushed, tore up in any way. Let's see if we can slide this one in. Some of these don't work well, don't want to go in. Some of them go in real easy. This one's going to be a pain in the butt one, so it's not going to go in the cup all the way. And we've talked to Ford and don't know, we think it's the manufacturer of the filters and not Ford themselves. When they do this, you got to be very careful. I'll take a wrench, slide it in, and you don't want to break the tab off. So if it doesn't turn, don't force it. This one doesn't look like it's going to turn for me. It's going to be a pain in the butt. There it goes. Get it somewhat lined up when you have one that doesn't want to go in the hole. Then only hook up the fuel line closest to the firewall. We'll hook the other one up later, if it'll go. There we go. Bam, hooked up, pulled, it's stuck. The other filter is located in front of the fuel tank and behind the transmission. You have a plug you got to disconnect. Right here, we'll disconnect this plug, the little clip, it pulls off. You have a drain valve, but you can't do that until after you've turned the box and broke the seal, or you'll just drain the whole fuel tank out. This plastic nut here is 1.25 inches. We'll use it and a ratchet and we'll turn it to the left until we break the... In the process of taking this off, we snapped the filter housing. We broke it, so now I have to get a new filter housing. But normally you'll loosen it up, you'll back it off until you break the air seal, and then you'll turn this knob and then it'll drain the filter box so you don't make a mess when you take it off. Now I'm going to go pick up a new filter box and we'll continue. After we've done this screw up, we're just going to use a big pipe wrench. We're going to get a hold of that box and we're going to get it unscrewed. Okay, we used a pipe wrench, finally got it loose. We'll get it unscrewed. Okay, you got a little O-ring up there, a little green one. We got to get it down, and the new one came with a new O-ring. We'll replace it, and then here's your filter element, and it pops out of the center. Let's see if we can get it out of there. There we go. Aw. Said no. Okay, here's our new one. It's going to go back in the same hole. Just wrap it around and then slide it up to that little groove that's right here. It'll pop right in that groove. Once you get it wrapped around there, the easiest way is to just roll it up to where it needs to go. Roll it. And it looks like we're in all the way. Awesome. Now, let's see what we tore up. That's not supposed to happen. This whole box, you're supposed to be able to use that plastic nut and the whole box turn off and it not snap in half. But your filter elements here, you just grab a hold of it and it clips in and it'll pop right out. You separate the two. Just like that. Blasted a hole right through it. Okay, went and got the new part. Went ahead and got a new drain valve and a new sensor. Since everything was brittle, I didn't want to tear them up taking out the old ones. So it's 3 separate parts you got to buy if you want to replace all of it. Okay, now we'll get back to business. Our filter element, make sure it ain't crushed, tore up. That little side pops in down to them clips in there. Put it in. Line it up center if you can. And it snaps in just like that. Everything holds. Now we'll take it, we'll screw it back on, slide it in. Okay, you can't over tighten it, it does have a stop. You'll get to the stop always faces the sensor to the center of the truck when you reach it. Nope, not there yet. One more time around. There we go, we hit the stop. So far so good. Hook your sensor back up. If you didn't break it and you had to drain yours, close your drain valve now. And then back to the top. Here's the reason we left the front fuel line off. We're going to hook some air hose up to it. And then take the other end of our air hose, put them in a jug. Now we'll cycle the key. Now we'll turn the key forward. Now, you wait, right now the fuel pump's pumping. It's pumping all the air out. Here shortly we'll get some fuel. There's our fuel. Now all the air is out of the system. Go turn the key back off. And now we'll pop off that little line we put on. Makes a little bit of a mess. Put our fuel line back on. Push it all the way in. Then put the clip down. And then pull on it. Nope, see, we didn't get it. We're almost there. There, that just popped into place. Put that on, pull it, it's tight, pull it, it's tight. Now we'll start it. Make sure you no fuel leaks there. Now you want to check underneath. We got no fuel leaks here. We're good to go.